a nice bright sunny day today, which means that the sea over to our left has got a kind of a blue colour to it. Though it's
not bad.
Not too bad.
Bluey grey.
Can be bluer than that.
Bluey grey, I think we call that.
But we're heading out to have a different kind of day today. We're going to go up to BL and start the day with a breakfast with a nice pasty available in the farmer shop there. Then we'll go on down to what's the departure of the first train of the day at 10:15. Then we'll drive on to Stogumber and film the train going by there at about 11. And if things work out accordingly, we'll go and look at Stogumber Church, which has got a nice big display for the Green Jubilee, which is rather unusual. Hopefully this will be a more successful day than the last time I came out. I came out hoping to surprise Val and her friend who were visiting Stogumber station, and I spent 20 quid on a train ride from Williton to BL, having to film that couple as the train went by the station. I took a bit of footage at Williton station. It's being very cautious, very sensible too, because it's coming around the corner quite quickly here. As I was saying, I'm getting a bit dry, aren't I? I took a little bit of footage at Williton station, and then I came up with a notice in the camera that the card was full. So I put a brand new card in the camera, but soon discovered that that card was defective because it would switch off the recording. The camera would switch itself off saying low write speed, switching off your recording, which was very irritating because I'd already used several of those, that same make and model of card. Anyway, I couldn't take any decent footage of the rest of that journey. I managed to take a little bit as the train left Stogumber, only to see that Val didn't even recognise me looking out of the window of the train. So that was a complete disaster. Anyway, hopefully today will be more enjoyable. We saw these houses from the train on my last video, I believe, and this is where they are on the outskirts of Williton. Big housing estate there, and the railway line is beyond them. These were new houses not all that long ago here.
They've been here a few years now.
Well, 5 years, yeah, 5 years, but this is where things start to spread out. And there were plans for more such things for the road that we've just come along. Very soon Williton will be connected to Watchet, I reckon, and Doniford, and the whole place will be called Donny Willie Watchet. Anyway, we're coming up to Williton now. And we've had no breakfast yet, so we're looking forward to those very nice pasties.
Nice cereal with raspberries and banana.
All right.
So you've had no breakfast.
Oh, yeah. Right, well, okay.
You can't say you've had no breakfast.
Tell us more then.
Got some lovely, what they call them? What do you call those sweets?
Well, they're miniature shredded wheats. Spoon size. Road's looking quite quiet here at the present time.
It was warm enough to wear a t-shirt like that.
She's happy.
Actually, also.
There's our local garage, and the price of petrol here is at 173.9 for unleaded.
I can see a park in here. Yeah.
Unusual. It's because it's early, I suppose. Yeah, I was looking back at an old video the other day. I took it Minehead Station.
You could have gone in there and got the paper, couldn't you?
And complaining that the price of petrol had reached £1.22 a Elite.
I haven't much in there and get a paper.
Can't park here.
No, just round there, okay. That don't matter. I'm just gonna get that up here.
And the 2 Union Jacks appearing now because of the Queen's Jubilee. Oh yes, on the pub as well. That's quite a significant one
They got
there.
one outside the church.
Yeah. Well, we just left the speed limitations of Williton. The nice view of the railway at the moment as we go under the bridge. Won't be any trains running just yet, but there's a very popular viewpoint just on this junction here on the right. People park up and film the train going over this bridge. The Corntock Hills ahead of us. This is a relatively fast road with a speed limit of 50. But when we go down to Stogumber, we'll be travelling through much narrower country lanes. Just passing where a lot of people have stayed in caravans down there. But they're having a major refit now, I think, with more upmarket.
Oh, yeah, that's right, they are, aren't they?
Yeah, it's still not open yet.
It's a bit silly if they're not, because there's, you know, people are wanting to stay in places now.
Yes,
I think they're just having statics, I think.
yeah,
I
static
think they're having
caravans.
probably motorhomes and statics.
That's right. No more travelling towed caravans.
You can't be bothered about the other. There's work for them to do. They got statics with their own toilets and everything.
Yeah. We're approaching the first railway bridge of close to BL. There we are. And then there's another one not far afterwards. Just around this corner we go under the second bridge.
What's that? Oh, today? In there.
An art sale in there. There we go.
I'd like to go in and see the place more than the art.
In the autumn there's some lovely colourful trees just here, but they're all looking a bit.
Nice this morning with the mixture of shade and sun, I think.
Yeah.
The trees they're really out, aren't they? They're for us now, in May. You want to get him a golf up before you go into do the trains?
I don't play
Cedar
golf.
Falls. Anybody can go in and have a game of golf.
That used to be what was it? A Hellfire,
Golf,
wasn't it?
golf resort, yeah.
Yeah, they changed
Now
it
it's
to
just that's gone, but you can go in. They're keeping the golf, which is quite big in there, I think. Never actually been in there.
Well, what's the newspaper? So CLB. Oh, there's the railway over there on the right.
It's only 9:10, so it's
Yeah, we got
an
time.
hour and 10 minutes, over an hour before that.
Well, plans to go into Bishop's Lydeard village itself, which is some distance from the railway, and get a newspaper. So I thought I'd include a little bit of footage of what it's like driving into Bishop's Lydeard village.
Chinese too.
Is it? Never had a chance to sample that. Now there's a big church down here, and I'm sure there's a newsagent shop just across the road from there.
See, isn't it? Any more I want to. It's quite a long way down mine, because it's way down.
Yeah, I know, I told you it was. Well, they still got some of those decorations up.
This is for the Jubilee, I expect now.
Perhaps they're putting some new ones up. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, so on the other side of the road too.
I think garage might sell them.
Well, I know there's the newsagent if we go straight on.
Do you? Oh, right, okay. No, they won't have papers, that's just an ordinary carriage.
Straight
Where
on.
is it? A bit
Straight on. Something walking in the road like a cat, I think. It's gone.
It knows how to come all this way. It's quite a long way to that church, the church then, and the cafe and all that. There's a nice cafe up here, do omelettes and stuff.
Just about got through there in time.
Blimey, no.
That's
Well,
the
there's a co-op,
library.
isn't there? There's a co-op, that's there.
Yeah, so you can get there.
That's where
get
you're
up
ready to
there.
get them.
I think you can park here too.
Yeah.
It's convenient. Yes, you can.
Yeah, we'll have a paper here. That's fine.
And
Loads of books outside.
she's got one. Got the paper you wanted?
Yeah, and
Good.
free press.
Good.
Terrible. 2 papers, $3.25. Like a songs of praise here, no?
Yeah, that's a big church, you see.
That's where, what you call it, we? Oh, you didn't go to that funeral, did you? To that woman? Lord Duke. I'm sure you went for that.
Reversing. Bit narrow here, but you probably can do it.
Yeah, you have to turn into there, I think. Nobody coming from behind.
I like the way in this car the reversing camera stays on a few moments after you stop reversing. So you can still see what's going on behind you. Right, next stop, farmer shop at Bishop's LYDEARD,
Busy, isn't it, here? Very narrow this place.
which is a fair little journey
Nice to
away
live
from
here.
here.
Yeah. Come to the shop all the way up here every day. From it's quite big. So we used to go in COVID, didn't we, to eat in the
Yeah, so you could get a
garden.
nice little meal in the garden in
Not bad,
COVID
wasn't bad,
times.
little place.
No, enjoyed some of those meals. It's a
There's coats to be round here.
bit cheaper petrol here too than in Williton.
Yeah, well, how much was it?
165.9.
Not bad.
No, not bad for a little place off the beaten track. I think the dearest we know about in this area was 179.9, was it, we saw the other day at
An all day, lunch and dinner. That means 12 o'clock. Station Road, they call this. And these people that sit on the
the pavement. Yeah.
stupid, isn't it? Or their phone.
Coming up to
Oh, dear.
the main
Oh, she's
roundabout
in a
now.
bit anyway, you got to get up one.
What is it now, 9:18, so we've got an hour or so. Certainly the pasties we've had in here, about the nicest we've had anywhere locally. And you can sit outside and enjoy them there in the sun this morning.
We're in the shade here.
Or we could go down to the station and have them, whichever you want to do.
No, we'll sit here. I sit here.
Yeah. Change the scene.
You gonna have a drink? Take a picture of me eating it.
No. That's
Yeah, they're
good.
too hot to
Nice and easy.
bring out this way, see?
The coffee was 150 a time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Not bad at all. These are proper pasties. You can see it's got swede in there. potato and meat.
Hmm.
And they're nice and moist as well. I keep photographing
Not funny.
the pasty, but that is a decent pasty, isn't it?
Hmm.
It tastes very nice. It's quite popular here. There's a bit of a queue in there for them anyway when we went in. It's quite
You
pleasant.
come here in 3 or 4 hours time, there's no pasties left or anything.
No. Quite pleasant sitting here in the sun, and occasionally we can hear chickens and a cock crowing, so we are still out in the country here. Well, Val's finished her pasty well before I finished mine.
Yes, you do, don't I?
She likes the food.
Been on a subway before. Letting you know. Because if you've been on a subway with me, being a woman. Let's go in now. Yes, I thought I'd pass my course again.
How did you get here?
Oh, I had my own private chauffeur to bring me actually.
You're in the sun.
Yeah, it is.
Going backwards, then. That's not so good.
Sounds of the firemen working hard there. That's another risky job, isn't it? Getting the oil out.
I know. When they're tight on the bracket as well.
You said somebody to watch this for anyway.
It's okay, thank you.
Yes, yeah. Good days in. Very good driver,
More water going on board. I wonder if they're using some sort of strange source of coal, because they're not normally as messy as that.
Just going to make a noise. Make the noise.
Yeah, little boy was putting his hands over his ears, wasn't he?
He'll probably do it when he's not got his hands over his...
Yeah. Letting off excessive pressure. And the smoke levels has reduced a bit now. What's the time precisely?
10:08, I think.
Right, so, yeah, good. Yeah. Is the token going on board? I wonder if that's coal for the signal box man's fire. It's not particularly cold though this morning. Is that somebody famous?
Pardon?
Is that somebody famous?
Yeah, he's on the Golden Age of Steam programme, and he's from the Southern Valley. He's on narrating how they got parts from Di Davis at Wales.
Right.
Yeah, so he's more important and clever than what he looks there. yeah, he's very lovely bloke.
Good.
Yeah, but he's very, he's one of the originators of the Southern Valley steam.
All right, one of the very first restorers then, yeah.
Yeah.
Well done, thanks. Looking out for the guard's flag and whistle. That was the gentleman with all the information there. Thank you.
freezing on into the shop. That lady in the blue t-shirt, she walks along to the morning train.
Job to hear, never gets that noise. This is if the guard is standing aboard the baby flags. Right, we're going off to Stogumber now. No, no time for that if we're going to see that 11 o'clock train at Stogumber.
Yeah, they must have got to be about it. Don't they? Record that bit?
Oh yes. What a
Call you
shame.
that now, everybody.
What a shame this still isn't a nice building full of cut-up buses as it used to be.
Have you had those hat? No, not today.
Right, we're setting off from Stogumber. Other people have now had it on our table having their breakfast.
Oops, careful.
Clear to the left.
Missed the train, you missed the train.
Yeah.
Well, if you've missed it,
Listening to that.
you've got 2 minutes have passed.
Listening to that radio program the other night about Al Reid who was on the radio in the 1950s. I remember him, and so there's a little sketch there where someone says, "Oh, I don't have to wait long for the train." The reply was, "You do now. You just missed it." Anyway, memories of the 50s when I was 10. Magic times. Still, it's not so bad now. No. Traffic's getting slower and slower here. This road off to the left here, it's a major road. That was completely cordoned off the last time I was on the train, but it's open again now anyway. Whatever was wrong then.
Open gardens.
On we go. German.
Not having on divans, as I'm trying to think of divan.
Yeah, we still keep thinking back to the days when we had a motor caravan. They were fun days. There's the railway bridge again. Short bend here. If the traffic is stopped behind here, it can be quite dangerous. Go around the corner just to hit solid traffic. I just noticed that one of the filler cap flaps on the right hand side of that camper is not closed. Maybe you might see it better from your side of the car. See one of the flaps is flapping around in the wind. So there is power or something.
Yeah.
Flapping. In fact, looks like two of them.
Indicator from here, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like two of them are open. There's only one just now. Perhaps the wind has opened them.
Yeah, it could be. You probably just shut it quickly, and then.
Yeah. No Union Jack flying? Village. Just coming up to the road off to the left, which will take you into that ex-caravan park. many years ago we did stay in with our motor caravan. Montauk Orchard. Down here is an interesting farm. They always seem to have got old farmyard machinery here, which they very often have taken away on low loaders. Whether he's a collector, I don't know. Nearly.
Yeah.
No. Well, you can't. Jump to see. No, look, there's a sign there that says.
That's Stogumber.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, but we haven't quite got to it yet.
Yeah, it is.
This is it. Yeah.
You can stop going down there. Where's he going? What's he stopped for?
Let the other ones come out, which is nice of them. Unless he wants to go down there as well.
Oh yeah, he might. He's
But
not indicating.
not indicating, is he?
Oh, come on, what are you doing? What's he doing?
Maybe another car in front of him for all we know. Can't see past him.
Oh, come on. He's letting this red one go out when red one's waiting for something the other way. Oh.
Morrison's delivery over there. Well, we're going down here, so.
Cafe? There's a cafe. Oh, rocking horse cafe or something.
Anyway, this is a much narrower road now, so.
This is coming pushing from the other direction I approached him a couple of days ago.
Right.
It was a long time ago now, Tuesday. We keep straight on, don't we? That's right. Look down there,
No,
is
no, we're right.
That's right.
Straight on all the way, you can't go wrong on this road. Or at
There's
least.
another turning down there.
I know, but that's not the way we need to go. Watch out for the big tractors.
And the horses and everything.
Oh yeah, there's some. Is that a couple of? No, it's just people walking, I think, ahead, or on horseback. Can't see clearly.
What's I looking for that wild garden?
Don't
Find it now.
think that's open yet.
No, they're not doing it anymore, are they?
Oh. Got the dangers of a brilliantly lit bit of road to a shady bit.
Yeah, it's quite narrow and dark. They're not too far, is it, down here now? Is that right?
Yeah, just carry straight on.
Straight on?
Straight on. 1 3/4 the signpost said.
That's into Stogumber village.
Yeah, that's true, so it won't be that far then. Probably about half a mile.
It's very narrow, this bit, isn't it? Because the hedges have been growing a bit too with the... Oh, it's a bit scary when it's this narrow. It's not very far from here, I don't think, is it?
Nope. Pretty with the flowers, the coloured trees.
We can go back the other way.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, because we've got to go back the other way for the
we're going home.
church anyway.
Oh right, oh yes, we want to go and see this decorated church steeple, actually in the village of Stogumber.
A bit further, yeah.
Yeah, we don't know, it's down the bottom of a hill, isn't it? Could be the bottom of this particular hill.
Oh, this is a cafe probably, is it?
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
new-
cream teas, look.
New place, closed it.
It's
Says
closed now,
it's
might be.
closed.
It might be open at 10 or
No.
something.
Well, if you want a cream tea, you got one down here.
No, might not have put the thing over yet. You know, the open thing. Oh, no, this isn't it yet, is it?
No.
No.
Lots of
It's a
activity in there.
slopey, isn't it,
Is that
thing to get up? Look at
house,
that, to
house
get up
being
there,
restored
to that
there, I think.
house.
Yeah. Can't remember seeing that
There's a
before.
new house by the look of it, they're building.
Wonder if it is.
Here we are, is it?
Yeah, that's the turn off to the right. And they got their cream teas today sign out. Look,
There. You see
behind
that
this black
picture?
car. Yeah, we're okay for the 11 o'clock train. It's 10:39.
I parked behind, what do you call it? There's room here anyway.
Plenty of room this morning. Yeah.
I'll back into there then, I can
Yeah.
drive straight in.
Beware of trains, dangerous things. Oh, what's that sound like? Let me get out.
There's a 22 one, do you want to get out?
Yeah, this is the train we just saw leave Minehead. That's nice. We just saw that one leave Minehead.
Oh, did you? No, Bishop's LYDEARD is coming.
That's
yeah, other end.
scrabbled brains this morning.